All right, guys and girls, so our plan is to start our review for the final exam. As I just said, we have it tentatively planned that we're going to start the final exam on Friday, May 18th. That's tentative. We'll see how things go, whether we need to move it up or move it back. But as of now, let's say next Friday. Okay, we're going to go through the first set of answers, but before I do that, there are some changes and some information I need to tell you. Listen, because I know some of you are moving ahead. So I need you to turn to number 204 first. You can cross off number 204. You do not need to do that problem. So first announcement before we go over the answers is cross off number 204. Maddie? Just sit here for now. Okay, and then number 111, there's a mistake. So flip to 111. It should say, prove x is less than 1/2, not greater than or equal to. So there's a mistake on number 111. It should say x is less than 1/2, not x is greater than or equal to 1/2. Luke B., there's some mistakes you need to fix, so get your review, please. Will?
He said
No. Okay, so again, those two things I said, make sure you cross off number 204, change the proof to 111 to be x is less than 1/2. Two more things, Luke B., sit down. Two more things, number 212 and 247, there should be a scale by 2 on those two. So 212 and 247 should be a scale by 2. So these are just some things that I didn't tell you yesterday. You didn't need it for yesterday. Did you do those things up there? Okay. Okay, so if you weren't here yesterday or for some reason you didn't do 1 through 36, don't copy the answers that we're going to go through because I want you to make sure you know what you're doing. If you don't, I need to help you before you take the final exam, okay? I'm recording it so you can go back and check your answers, or tomorrow I'll give you my answer key and you can check them for the answers we're going over now. Gigi? 8. 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, ready? Okay, Kyle, what did you get for 1 through 4? Good, you sound so excited. Yes, no, no, yes. Brian V., what did you get for number 5? Good. Nathan, number 6. Good job. Number 7 is x to the 7th, y to the 12th. Number 8, I have up here, is 2 to the 5th, 4 to the 3rd, 7 to the 7th. If you changed 4 to the 3rd to be 2 to the 6th, then you could have 2 to the 11th times 7 to the 11th. You did not have to do that. What I have circled is probably what you have. Will? Oh, well, you had to, yeah, that's a problem. Always keep these, that's okay, because you probably didn't hear me say that. Keep all the exponent problems in exponential form. Okay. Then you're fine. Probably because that one was just numbers, so it's probably more natural just to multiply it. Yeah, for the test, I will remind you that, and if you don't do it, I'll give your test back to you. Keep them in exponential form. Okay, Gigi? Right here. 2 to the 5th, 4 to the 3rd, times 7 to the 7th. No, you don't have your glasses, miss. How do you see in your classes? Can't? Oh, okay. Andy, number 9. Yeah, that's not right. Brian C., you're close, though. Close? Very close? Luke B.? Good job. And I'll put that up there in a second. Number 10, Eric? Nope, you're close, though. Good, 5 to the 5th. Let me turn to that. Number 11 should be 6x to the 4th, y to the 3rd, square root of 2x. Number 12 is 5 to the 9th, d to the 12th, z to the 6th, f to the 3rd. Madison, did you do yours? That's right. Thank you. I knew there was something. I couldn't remember. If you did it, just make sure you check. If you didn't do it, you should not be filling answers in. Marissa, not now. Are you working on them? What? Okay. Okay, 13. 4x squared minus 60x plus 225. 14. 13x to the 7th, y to the 2nd, square root of xz. 15. 2r squared minus r minus 66. 16, x squared minus 64. Lena, did you do yours? Yeah. Okay, making sure. Okay, 17, I'll come back to questions. 17, 6x to the 4th minus 21x cubed plus 14x squared minus 28x plus 8. 18, 8t squared, p to the 3rd, w to the 4th, square root of 2tw. 19, f to the 8th over x to the 4th. 20, 6 to the 6th, r to the 12th, over p to the 9th, z to the 3rd. (21) 9x to the 6th plus 42x to the 3rd plus 49. 22, 2y to the 5th over x to the 4th. 23, y to the 7th over negative 5 squared k to the 5th. 24, 10d x to the 3rd, z to the 5th, square root of 2dx. Luke B. Yes, that's wrong. You can't move the 2 because the 2 is really to the positive first power. Okay? Okay, 25, 4xy, and then in parentheses 5xy minus 1. 26, 4x, and then in parentheses 3x to the 4th plus 2. 27, x to the 5th, in parentheses 5x plus 2. 28, 7x minus 1, x minus 1. 29, 3x to the 7th, and then 5x minus 1, 5x plus 1. 30, 3x plus 4, and then 2x squared plus 1. (31) should be negative x squared, and then in parentheses x cubed minus 16x plus 28. 32, 2, and then 4x minus 1, 7x minus 1. 33, 2x squared minus 3, and 5x plus 8. 34, 5x squared plus 1, and 9x plus 4. 35 is a GCF problem, so negative 5, and then 2x to the 7th minus 14x to the 5th plus 1. 36, negative 1, 5x minus 1, x minus 3. All right. Any questions? You can take your time and look back. Will? 29. Okay. Okay, 29, first thing you need to do, Will, is take out the GCF, which is 3x to the 7th. We're left with 25x squared minus 1. And then this is difference of perfect squares. So you need to split that up to be 5x minus 1, 5x plus 1. So 1 minus 1 plus square root each term. Anyone else? Anna. Okay. So can I go over 28? Is that okay, since we're there? Okay, so AC grouping. As a reminder, since we have not done it in a while, so you need to find what multiplies to give you A times C and what adds to give you B. So Anna, don't forget A, B, C. A times C is 7, B is negative 8. So we need to find two numbers that multiply to 7 and add to -8. Do you know what they are? Good. So -1 and -7. And you can tell me once you remember it. I can stop if you need me to. Let me go up here. So cross off the middle term, replace it with those two numbers. So we have 7x squared minus 1x minus 7x plus 1. From there, group, 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 group. Take out the GCF. In this case, it's just x. You're left with 7x minus 1. In this case, it's -1. You're left with 7x minus 1. You with me? Take the binomial that's repeated, write that once, which is 7x minus 1. Take what you're left with in front, which is x minus 1, write that in another binomial. You okay? Yeah, it's been a while. Did anyone else forget AC grouping? Yeah, I figured that you guys might. Do you remember it now? Gigi? Yeah, I'll give you my answer key in a minute. Yep. Anyone else? Do you need me to do any of these? Do you need me to go back to anything? Alina? Sorry, I didn't see you. Yeah. Here, I'll give you this now because I'll just answer their questions. All right, are you sure? Because we're not really going to come back to that part until the day before the test. And when we do a review in class, it's going to be hard to review everything. So please let me know as we're going through these. All right, if you, Luke B, you don't like what? Well, we never said math was going to be fun.
You did.
Okay. We have had a great year, Luke B. All right. Those of you that weren't here yesterday or did not do the first part of the review, besides Anastasia, because I need to talk to you, I want you guys to do 1 through 36, okay, and then move on to the next part. If for some reason you guys have some time to work on this, I broke this down into increments of about 30 to 35 problems a day, just so you know what I did. So if you want to work ahead, we're going to do this whole thing eventually. You're not going to hurt yourself, okay? I will tell you, in this section of problems, these are difficult. You are solving an equation, an inequality. You're factoring. You're solving anything we've solved this year. Some of these problems even use the quadratic formula. So if you can't factor, you need to use the quadratic formula. I will warn you, this is probably one of the most difficult sections in the review. If it's a factoring problem, can I borrow this for a second? You need to write your answer as an ordered pair. If it's just an equation, if you just get one x answer, just put x equals whatever it is. If it's a quadratic formula problem, simplify the radical, write them as ordered pairs. Bless you. I have my answer key. I did all these problems, so if you get stuck or forget something, let me know. I'll help you. If you just want to check an answer, that's fine as well. Tomorrow I'll go over this. We'll move on to the next part. Some of these parts I'm probably going to do some problems with you guys because some of them are either more difficult or it's really been a long time since we've done them. Eric? Right now I want you to start on your own, okay? But yes, eventually for the rest of this we'll just work with partners. But for today, for now, because this part is difficult, I want you to work on your own. Let me see how you guys do, and then if you guys are okay, the last part you can work with someone. Okay. Do you guys want the light on?